Hello everyone, I'd like to apologize for not uploading consistently. I know I've been really inconsistent the way I've been uploading videos, but yeah, here's a new video. I hope you guys are having a great 2015 so far. I've been having a great 2015. I hope you guys are having a great one as well. So here goes with my comeback video, whatever you call it. So yeah, the weird things you always thought as when you were a kid. Now, when you were a kid, you always think about the stupidest things in the world. Now when I think back of what I always thought about when I was a kid, I'm really embarrassed, in a sense. The first thing that I always thought when I was a kid was that I thought pelican birds deliver your babies. Now this is weird because every time I would search about for a pelican bird during a wedding when I was a baby, and I always thought that a pelican bird will watch a wedding, and once they watch that wedding happen, they will go up to heaven and deliver a baby the next day after the wedding. Yep, that's how I thought babies were made back then. Now, I know the real way of making babies and I can't wait to make babies. Another thing that I used to think about when I was a kid was that I thought that people who wore glasses could read minds. I didn't really know why, but I always was so scared to get close to my grandpa or get close to people who were wearing glasses. Now, I didn't really know what I was trying to keep from them back then, because I knew as a kid I didn't really had much to think about. But yeah, I found out that people who wore glasses couldn't read minds after I took my grandpa's glasses and wore it myself. And I tried to read my grandpa's mind and nothing happened. Yep. Another thing that I used to think about when I was a kid was that I thought that my dad could afford everything. And this is because he had a credit card. And I always thought that people with credit cards could afford everything around the world. Just a swoosh of that card on that machine and you can get that item that you're purchasing. But here's the problem. I always thought that being able to get a credit card would cost you billion, and I had to plan it myself. I started saving money, I started to save until I don't know when. I wanted to save so much until I reached about $1 billion and actually got a credit card afterwards so that I could spend everything in my life. Well, when I grew older, I found out that's not how a credit card works. So yeah. Another thing was, I don't know about you, but I live with 3 sisters, 2 elder sisters and 1 younger sister. Now the thing is about having so much sisters is that they have a lot of plushie toys. When they were younger, they used to play with these plushie toys, which I never played with. Maybe I did. I don't know. I never played with plushie toys. But yeah, I always thought these plushie toys, these stuffed animals, would come alive when you were asleep. This was mainly because I watched Toy Story and I found out that toys were actually moving in that movie and they were actually talking to each other in that movie. Yeah, and they would just have fun, go to the arcade, and yeah, I thought that would happen during the nightlife. Now since I grew older, I know what exactly happens out there during the night, and the arcade is even barely open at night, so yeah. Well, talking about movies, I used to think that once an actor dies in a movie, that person actually dies in real life. And this is why I never wanted to be an actor. I also used to think, when I first entered kindergarten, I thought that my kindergarten teacher lived in the kindergarten. And I'd be so creeped out if I saw them anywhere else. Like, why are you not in the kindergarten? Why are you here? I don't know, but I think a lot of you have this feeling when you were younger, a feeling of someone following you from behind. And especially during the night time when you're about to go to sleep, there's just someone following you from behind. And once you get on your bed, you're safe. Like... oh shit. Yeah, and that's about it. Well, this is what I think about when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure I thought about more things when I was a kid, it's just not popping my head right now. But if you had anything that you were thinking about when you were a kid that you thought was so ridiculous, comment in the comment section box below. Now, if you guys do like this video, you can hit the thumbs up button below, you can subscribe to me if you want, you can follow me on Twitter, this. And also, comment in the comment section box below if you have any comments to give. So from me to you, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. The thing is, I live on top of a hill and it's like nothing here. It's freaking nothing here. But once I start recording videos, there's everything. There's a freaking truck. For all you know, there's a freaking train going through my house next.